Rachel Zegler was officially spiraling. It was already humiliating when theaters played her Snow White remake to near-empty rooms. But now, those same shelves are being handed over to the Minecraft movie, and it's not even close. During Snow White's 4th week, a YouTube creator filmed an empty auditorium during a weekend screening. Not one person showed up.
Well, we are coming down to the final days before Snow White releases, and if we take a look at some massive theaters, it's not looking too good. Here's one in the Metro DC area, Tyson's Corner, completely empty on a primetime Saturday.
And it gets worse. One mom on TikTok said she bought a single ticket and was able to get her daughter the entire theater to themselves. Now, Minecraft is sweeping in and taking over everything. Its domestic opening hit $157 million, nearly 4 times Snow White's $42 million. Globally, Minecraft exploded with a $301 million opening, while Snow White barely scratched $80 million. By late April, Minecraft had crossed $720 million worldwide, while Snow White couldn't even reach $200 million. To make things worse, Snow White was also banned in Lebanon because of Gal Gadot's ties to Israel. And according to sources close to the cast, Gal Gadot was devastated by the film's failure, privately blaming it on Rachel's non-stop political commentary and inability to stay off social media. That frustration may now be turning into legal action. Gal is reportedly considering a lawsuit after allegedly issuing warnings to Rachel Zegler to stop damaging the brand.
Going backlash related to Snow White, Gal is already doubling down on her legal plans against Rachel Zegler after she made more warnings against Zegler.
Meanwhile, Rachel's own social presence is crumbling. She recently posted on Instagram, but had to limit the comment section after getting flooded with hate over her portrayal of Snow White. And if you're wondering why theaters are so quick to remove Snow White screenings, here's the brutal reality. Movie theaters are businesses. If nobody shows up, they replace your movie with one that actually sells tickets. And right now, Minecraft is so in demand that it's literally replacing Snow White's pre-reserved slots. For Rachel Zegler, this isn't just a flop. It's a full career wake-up call. And based on what's coming next, from fan backlash to industry reactions, it's only getting worse. Theaters don't run on loyalty, they run on ticket sales. And when Rachel Zegler's Snow White started raking in single-digit audiences, theater owners had a choice: keep losing money or replace the movie with something people actually want to see. So now, across the country, Minecraft is straight up replacing Snow White's pre-reserved shelves, and it's not even close. In just 1 week, Minecraft made more money than Snow White did in 3, and theaters are tired of bleeding cash. If your screenings are empty, the replacement is brutal and fast. Now, let's talk Jack Black, who may have just thrown the most polite shade of the year. In an interview with IGN about his role in Minecraft, Jack said,
"An actor prepares, so I have literally been exclusive to Minecraft for the last month and a half. All Minecraft all the time. I'm in a little movie called Minecraft. I don't want to brag, but it's kind of a big deal.
Oh, man.
Just Steven it up in the Minecraft universe, getting back into it. Because I did play years ago because my kids were super duper into it and I wanted to speak their language. So I studied hard and I learned and I was getting really into it, building houses and tunneling around. And now I'm getting back into it and it's pretty rad.
Now, remember, Rachel Zegler was asked a nearly identical question about Snow White last year, and her answer? She said she never liked the original, called the prince a stalker, and made it clear she didn't respect the source material.
Now that you've told me before that your version of Snow White is different, and it's more of a 2022 version of Snow White, what did you mean by that?
I mean, you know, the original cartoon came out in 1937, and very evidently so. There's a big focus on her love story with a guy who literally stalks her.
Yeah.
Weird.
Super weird.
So we didn't do that this time.
So when Jack praised the original and said it was an honor, it felt like a direct clapback without even using Rachel's name. Meanwhile, Disney's live-action division is in panic mode. According to new reports, the studio is quietly pulling the plug on future remakes. That includes the highly anticipated Tangled reboot, which was projected to be their most expensive live-action ever. It's not just the money, it's the brand. Audiences are clearly fed up with remakes being used as political messaging machines, and Snow White became the prime example of that failure. Even some Reddit users, including people who initially supported Rachel, are now saying the backlash was earned. The core sentiment: you can't mock the story, insult fans, and still expect them to show up. As all of this unfolds, Rachel Zegler is reportedly looking for a therapist. She's been battling social media hate, press fallout, South Park roasts, TikTok parodies, and now career-shattering financial loss. And if that wasn't enough, her fans are turning on her too. Rachel Zegler just got cast in a new film, despite being at the center of one of Disney's biggest disasters in recent memory. The announcement? She'll star in an indie comedy drama called She Gets It From Me, alongside Marissa Tomei, who plays her on-screen mother. Tomei's character? Former punk rocker. But fans are asking the obvious. How does someone so widely disliked still keep landing roles? The answer might go deeper than talent. Studios see Rachel as a woke persona, a celebrity who aligns with younger, progressive audiences and can stir buzz online. Even if it's negative attention, it still gets people talking. Some insiders believe she's being propped up as the perfect vessel for industry messaging. Whether audiences buy in or not, Rachel's name now equals headline, and headlines still drive marketing. But that strategy might be backfiring. Fans are not happy. Even Megyn Kelly pointed out the double standard during a recent YouTube segment. She explained that if Rachel had said something critical about President Biden, Disney would have dropped her instantly. But because her target was Trump, she simply apologized and moved on.
Picture a Broadway actress who issued a post saying, F Biden supporters. May Biden or Kamala never have a moment's peace. That person would be fired so fast it would make your head spin. They wouldn't last one more minute in any Hollywood role. This is truly like, she has to go. I'm sorry, Disney.
Meanwhile, creators online are posting warnings about Disney's direction. One YouTuber went viral for showing how modern Disney films are being used to indoctrinate young viewers with subtle messaging.
Slaves built this country. Built this country. The descendants of slaves continue to build it. Slaves built this country. And we, the descendants of slaves in America, have earned reparations for their suffering. And continue to earn reparations every moment we spend submerged in the systemic prejudice, racism, and white supremacy that America...
Did they just show a Disney cartoon is showing the KKK at a burning cross? I watched this show and I felt like it was actually a wholesome window into aspects of Black culture that I wouldn't have gotten naturally growing up, because I did grow up in an area with almost like virtually no Black people. KKK imagery is just crazy, especially considering it's not as if they're referencing it like this was our past. They're referencing it like this is what we're living in now.
And let's not forget, Rachel's career is collapsing in real time. Her reserved theater shelves are being replaced. Her Snow White co-stars are allegedly cutting ties. South Park is prepping a roast, and her fan base is shrinking every day. Behind the scenes, Disney execs are reportedly rethinking their entire live-action formula. The backlash to Rachel's version of Snow White wasn't just loud, it was long. And even though she's been given one more role, it's clear Hollywood's old tricks are wearing thin. Rachel didn't just star in a flop, she became the face of a cultural reset. And with Minecraft, Lilo and Stitch, and now even meme-fueled animation outperforming her movie, the industry may finally have to admit audiences want joy, not lectures, not attitude, just stories they actually care about. So now Rachel Zegler isn't just dealing with a box office failure, she's watching other movies physically take over her reserved theater shelves. Minecraft, Lilo and Stitch, even meme-fueled animations are outperforming her politically loaded Snow White remake. And while Disney quietly shelves future projects and fans roast her across TikTok, Reddit, and YouTube, Rachel is stuck in the middle, reportedly seeking therapy and shutting down her Instagram comments just to get through the day. Now it's your turn to weigh in. Do you think Rachel deserves another shot after this collapse? Was Minecraft's success just timing or a wake-up call to the entire film industry? And has Hollywood finally hit its limit with woke reboots? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We'll be watching closely and featuring the sharpest takes in our next upload. Thanks for watching. See you next time.